Hey guys, this is a recipe I'm going to do, another quick meal. And this is for just a simple quick lunch. In this skillet is a little bit of canola oil. And I have a few pieces here of boneless pork chops. And I just flavored it on each side with my barbecue seasonings that I made. And just make sure it's cooked on each side. Give it 7 to 10 minutes or so. Because these cook pretty fast because they're like medium little sizes of pork. And they have no bones or anything. And there's hardly no fat on it. So they cook quickly. With this side dish of pork chops, I'm going to be making this, like I said, the 4-cheese rice-a-roni. And this is a quick meal. Some people like the Spanish one, which is not really Spanish. I like the Mexican one. I make that with cheese sometimes. They have a regular chicken one, a beef one, a garlic one, a Chinese one. You know, they're actually kind of quick side dishes. And the reason I'm doing this video is because this is a quick little lunch. And a lot of people, they don't know how to really make the box food sometimes. I don't know why, because they have instructions on the back. But I have a friend that she buys all kinds of stuff at the supermarket, like rice-a-roni and hamburger helper, and she buys all that type of stuff, and she don't even know how to cook it. And it just sits on in her cabinets for a long time, and I'm like, okay, well. And one day I went to her house and I cooked the food for her, and I showed her how to prepare it, and they loved it. It was basically easy. And rice-a-roni is actually vermicelli noodles that are broken up into pieces and rice together. So it actually cooks kind of fast, and you can also make your own homemade rice-a-roni. Later on, I'm going to be doing a video on that to show you how to do it. But right now, I'm just going to use the box one. And the 4-cheese one is my favorite. It's full of flavor and really good. You can make any type of side dish you want with the rice-a-roni. You can make baked chicken, rotisserie chicken, you can do steak, you could do ham, you know, whatever you want to do. But right now I'm just going to do these pork chops. Make sure they're completely cooked. And then I'm going to show you how to prepare the rice-a-roni. Okay, now I'm going to sprinkle this little bit of garlic, and it is made with sea salt and parsley, and it's really good. Just use sprinkle very, very, very little. You don't want to add too much salt. As I remember, I noticed when I did a lot of researching, regular salt is bad for you. Sea salt's more better for you. It's actually healthier. And I like to cook with garlic and onion powder, because it's just the straight powder of the vegetable and it's full of flavor. And there's no salt to it at all, but I ran out of it, so I'm just going to use a little bit of that. And this is full of flavor and it's very delicious. So I just sprinkled a little bit of that on each side. And just eyeball this again, like I said, make sure it's cooked. Then I'm going to put this aside, and then I'm going to show you how to prepare the other stuff. Okay, so now I took the pork chops out and let the juices of the pork and this butter melt. Now this is just 2 tablespoons of butter, because the box says 1 tablespoon of butter for each, I guess, package. And I'm going to be making 2 boxes of the rice-a-roni. And I like to do it in the skillet because it's fast. Now what you do is you just pour it in like this. And all you do is saute it for a few minutes. Just until it gets like a light golden brown. Do not overcook it or burn it or anything like that. So you let it get soak up the juices of the pork and the butter with the seasoning. I mean, you got to stand in front of the stove for this. Do not let it really get burned up or anything like that. So you got to keep stirring it just to saute it a few minutes. And this is on a medium heat. Then I'm going to show you the rest when it's done. Okay, so I gave it a few minutes. Then you just got to keep, just eyeball it. Make sure it's the smaller pieces, which is the pasta, get like a golden color, and the rice. Some people saute normal rice when they get ready to cook the rice. They said it gives it a little bit of flavor. I never did that with regular rice, but rice-a-roni, a lot of it you gotta saute just to give it some golden flavor. Looks like that. You don't add water or do anything yet. And this is good as a quick dish. You could put meat in here if you want to. I do it a million different ways, different styles and stuff like that, but I like to do it like this, sometimes just plain. Just simple rice-a-roni. Okay, now I'm going to add the water to the rice. Leave it like that. Make sure it's like an inch or so above the rice. Because if you put too much of it, it doesn't dry up perfectly, and then it will get really mushy and soggy, like overcooked, and you don't want that. Okay, so that's perfect. Let it get to a boil. See how it's boiling? So what I'm going to do is add a little package of the sazon, just for a little bit of coloring and a little bit more flavor. And then I'm going to add the 2 cheese package flavoring that comes in the package. It looks like that. I lowered down the heat a little bit. Now it does need a little tiny bit of water. So I'm just going to add a little bit like that. Now you just mix this up. Make sure all the seasoning is mixed in. I think it needs a little bit more water. Just a little tiny bit. Mix it all up like this. And there you go. Then you put the lid on it. Let it simmer for like a good 10 to 12 minutes until it's completely dried up and really soft and delicious. And then you serve it with the pork chops that I made. And that's it. And that's how you do it. Real quick and easy. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.